What it do, y'all? Major now from Touch Money, the label, and I'm tuned in to the real spill with Spotlight Chanel. She called her period.
I'm way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Straight up, I'm way up, I feel blessed. Straight up, way up, I feel blessed. I ain't gonna say that we back or nothing.
What it is. Welcome back to The Real Spill with Spotlight Chanel, where I interview the hottest in music, media, and all things entertainment. As y'all know, on every show we have a special guest, but the ones that come from the crib are always extra special to me. This artist that I am about to introduce needs no introduction, coming straight out the city. Major 9, what's good? How you feeling?
What it do? How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to The Real Spill.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. I'm surprised you made it on time. You had the crowd rocking till like 3 a.m. last night.
I'm tired still, but we don't sleep, so we still going though. So
How was the energy last night?
yeah, they was jumping. Definitely jumping. I love Tally. It's always good energy every time I come up here. So yeah.
Okay, so you've been doing Miami Boys for a couple years now. What is the impact that you feel like it has on the city?
Both cities, it got a big impact on Tallahassee because, you know, just a lot of Florida people up here. And it's a whole lot of Miami people, so, or people just claiming that area, so it's big once Miami Boys shoot through here. So back in Miami, it's just big, you know, people just coming to represent what Miami really is, so
Right.
it's big for us too.
They always show you mad love when you come. Like, as soon as you came out, everybody was waiting for you the whole night.
Yeah.
Do you still get nervous, you know, going out in front of big crowds?
Hell nah, I don't get nervous. I never got nervous in the front of a crowd. It's kind of like football to me. So,
Really?
yeah, it's way more people than football. So, yeah, you out there, you just basically making a play. You got to go out there and do what you got to do.
Okay, that's a nice way to look at it.
Yeah.
So I noticed that you are very interactive with the fans. You get in the crowd, you taking their phones, you passing them microphones. You don't ever get nervous about somebody doing something crazy?
We crazy. We go do something crazy too. So I ain't worried about that. As long as they came to have fun. And then majority would be women in the crowd. You know, they came to vibe. So it definitely be going good. Definitely got to interact with definitely all the supporters.
Yeah. You ever had anything crazy happen? Anything wild? Or I won't even say crazy. What about weird?
Not really weird. Shit, like people, a lot of females definitely grab your meat on that. So, that's basically the most. That done happened a couple of times, but they be chilling. I ain't really like that no more.
Okay. So I interviewed 2 up-and-coming artists from Miami yesterday. And, you know, we were talking about Miami Boys, and they said something along the lines of, when you hear Miami, you automatically think Major 9.
No.
So when you come from where you've come from, how does it feel to come from there and then now being somebody with so much impact and that has such an influence on your city?
It's big to me, cause you know, like, basically I'm a Miami boy, like, I'm a real city baby, like, gotta represent Miami in a good way, you feel me? So I did it with football, music, anything I do, I'm gonna represent Miami good, so them boys can always, they gonna speak on it, and it's always that. It's good energy, good love throughout the city. So it's just, you know, I ain't never have a lot of stuff that I'm giving back to them boys, like a lot of artists that's coming up. So just them speaking on my name, that's special to me, and I'm always push them. So yeah, it's big to me. That impact definitely big.
That's dope. So I think one of the many things that I find interesting about you is your perseverance. Like, you don't let nothing stop you. You talked about having, like, you know, breathing problems, heart murmurs, and you still want to play football, knowing the risks that come with it. What make you want to continue to basically put your life on the line?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really scared of nothing though. That's probably the main thing, scared of nothing. And I'm so used to working, like, you know, like every day. You gotta work, do something, so. And then, you know, just the feeling of accomplishing something, like, it always feels good getting shit done, so my bad, but getting stuff done, but basically, like, that feeling of accomplishment, that just came from me playing football and just, you know, just getting one thing done, now you want to get the next thing done, so, yeah, I'm going through everything, ain't nothing gonna stop me. Like, whatever I want to do, I'm definitely gonna do it.
Okay. So football player, a musician, a producer, You even play instruments.
Oh.
Do life ever get boring for Major 9? You got so many different talents. So that's the first part. Do life ever get boring? And the second part of that question is, how do you balance so many talents?
Life get boring all the time though. Cause I be looking I look for new stuff to do every day. Like I try to learn new stuff, cause if I don't learn nothing new, I feel like I only know exactly what I know.
Right.
And that ain't enough, so yeah, life do get boring. I try to do different stuff, learn. Like I could play with y'all cameras if I wanted to. I play with the whole computer. I know how to work like so much stuff, just like really just learning stuff, you feel me? But yeah, just the gifts though, I treat them like gifts. They ain't talents, they gifts. Cause once you give me something, it's gonna never go away. Cause I'm a cherisher. So just playing all those instruments and all the stuff I could do is just, it's a gift. And I'm gonna keep it like.
What was the first instrument you learned how to play?
First instrument I learned how to, well, I used to just beat on pots and pans, so I thought I knew how to play the drums. So
Okay.
yeah, that was nice, dude. It transferred over, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you balance all of those talents? Is even, like you say, learning new things.
Yeah.
Is there something that you feel like you've already mastered? I'm gonna say this. Once you feel like you've mastered something, is that when you go on to the next thing, or are you always hopping back and forth between different
I ain't
gifts?
mastered nothing.
Really?
I ain't mastered nothing I'm doing. Like, I'm just, every day, like I say, I just learn more and more about it. Like, this stuff I started 10 years ago, I'm still learning stuff about it today. So it always, stuff evolves, so it's gonna get bigger and better. So you gotta evolve with it. So yeah, it ain't really no balance. You just better keep learning. Once you stop learning, it's over for you. So. Yeah.
Okay. So in a lot of music, you talk about the pain you experienced in life, the things that you've been through. How do you stay on top of your mental health with all the trauma you've experienced?
Tell the truth, like, I try to ignore it a lot just by working, though. As long as I'm working, I'm good, though. If I ain't working, I'm going to trip out. I know I'm going to trip out. So I always stay busy, make sure we always got some stuff going, got something planned out.
Do you feel like that's the best way? Well, that's your best way, but do you feel like overall, in the long run, that's the healthy route for you?
Nah, I don't feel like it's going to help me out, because, like, thinking like that, you don't go to sleep, you feel me? There's a bunch of stuff that go with it, but to me, I feel like it's good, though, because that's the way I got where I'm at today. That's football for me. Like, that's their mindset, you feel me? So,
yeah.
Just, like, go work. Like, that's where you're gonna release all your anger, all your stress, all your pain, just by working.
So you being a person in those shoes already, what advice would you give to somebody else that's dealing with some of the things that you've went through?
Go see somebody.
Okay.
First, go see somebody, but nah, find something you love to do for real. Don't just, a lot of people wake up every day and just do stuff that they gotta do or whatever they chose to do, and it's not something they really love. So just find something you really love to do, and you'll find out like you ain't really stressed out or nothing. You're not doing what you really love to do. So, yeah.
Okay. What is the biggest misconception you believe people have about Major 9?
Probably I'm mean.
Oh, you read my mind.
I read you. Man,
because a lot of people feel like you're mean.
Nah.
But I think it's a Miami thing. Probably just, you're not friendly, but you're not mean.
Nah, I ain't friendly. I ain't gonna lie and say I'm friendly, but I don't think I'm mean. I'm just like, a lot of people don't know how to approach me, you feel me? Some people who know me, like, a lot of people get to know me, and they know, like, as long as you approach me right, like, with good energy, like, I'm probably the coolest person you will meet, but I don't feel like I'm mean. I probably do got an attitude, probably, though. A little anger issues.
Yeah.
Talk about,
So I feel like something that a lot of people don't know about you is how intelligent you are. I know this song is really, really old, but I remember listening to Wrap Your Arms. It was produced by Fat Jesus. I remember listening to the lyrics of that song, and I'm like, Chad, really, he's smart. Like, he's smart. he really know a lot of stuff. Yeah. So was going to college a decision that you made based off bettering your education, like, just gaining more knowledge, or was it more a football thing?
I ain't lying like that here, man. College was all football, a little bit of music, I ain't gonna lie, I really hate school though, because we don't really get taught.
Right.
Like, what we need to be taught. So, no, it wasn't really like all about academics. And my grades, like I went to private school and I was a jit. I got kicked out of private school. And once I got to public school, like my grades were just all over the place. Cause the work was too easy, stuff like that. So like, yeah, once I got to college, it was like, bruh, as long as I do good at football, I'll be where I want to be. And I did what I had to do. I was at the U for 4 years. I ain't graduate. I got one more semester though. I don't even feel like
See,
going.
people ain't even know that.
Yeah, I ain't. Those 12 credits, they can have that. I ain't, yeah. They good.
Where do you feel like your passion lies more, with music or football?
I'll say football. Music kind of easy. I really been doing that my whole life. But football, like that's something like kind of shaped my life. So
Right.
it helped me out. It definitely is 50% of the reason why I'm still alive. So definitely, and then just opened a lot of doors for me. So it really opened music doors. So yeah, football definitely that's him.
Okay, so we're gonna start transitioning over to music.
Okay.
So throughout your music career, you've developed great relationships with a lot of big names in the industry.
Yeah.
One of which being Rick Ross. He talks so highly about you. In what ways, if any, do you feel like Ross has impacted your career?
Man, he the reason I got Pro Tools, the first Pro Tools I had. He definitely looked out for me and made sure I was straight. And ever since I brought Pro Tools, like, I really ain't gotta go to nobody's studio.
Right.
I really don't have to do shows. Like, that's how much I work and put out music and do what I gotta do. That just him, he invested in me, basically.
Right.
So, yeah. And I always, like I say, I gotta represent Miami. He from Miami. So just representing him, anybody that's in our area, just representing them in a good light. Like, it's always gonna, like you say, he gonna speak good on me. Man. I don't want nobody speaking negative on me. So yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so let's get into some of Major 9's greatest hits. I feel like it don't matter where you at, what you doing.
Yeah.
When Soul Ties come on, it's different.
That's him.
Right.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the production of that record.
My cousin Mook on the beats, he produced the beat. The girl that's singing on it's a real girl singing that part. I forgot where she from. But I think she's from Tampa, but she moved to like Texas or something. But they sent me the beat, and I was like, he sent me that beat like after a game. I think we was playing somebody out west, and we had a long flight back, and I just wrote like the first 4 lines on the phone. And when I got back to Cleveland, just recorded it. Like, that one was different though.
Yeah, it is. Where did you get the inspiration for the lyrics? Was this like a real life situation?
Yeah,
or
that's
just...
real life. That's real life. I ain't gonna fly. That's real life.
Wow.
You talking about wow? What you thought it was a fake story?
No, because you're not really.
Man.
You know how you feel about love and.
Yeah, I was a jit. Yeah, that was like a jit love story. That was like a love story.
Okay,
like
okay,
13, 14 type. It's just I wrote the song when I was older.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So now let's talk about What's Love, that song. In the beginning of that song, you talk about not celebrating Valentine's Day. Why?
Cause man, if you like a female or whatever you prefer, like you gotta show them people love every day. Like Valentine's Day, people go all out and still be out here doing what they doing. So
Okay.
what's the purpose of Valentine's Day?
Okay, so you're somebody who Valentine's Day won't even matter because you do it every day.
I ain't saying that, but I'm saying you show it every day, like that love, like appreciation of a person. Like Valentine's Day, just a day people wanna they go all out. Next day they be the wet again. So
Do you believe in love? Do you feel like it'll happen for you one day?
I don't know, cause love got so many definitions. So which love you talking about?
Like a relationship love, like Major 9 falling in love, getting out the game.
Nah.
No?
No falling in love.
Why?
Nah, that's like doing crack. For real, same stuff you do for crack, you gonna do for love.
You know what? It's not always like that. You could experience like a good love. You know what? You're right. You're right.
Nah.
You're right. What about children? You want children?
Yeah, I gotta pass these gifts on to somebody. I really don't want children, but I feel like that's being stingy. So I gotta pass it on. I gotta teach somebody like really close to me, cause I know, like when it come to children, like jits, like they important to me.
So how you gonna go into making children without
Man,
the
look,
love
this
aspect?
business though. A relationship is a business. So when I find somebody who know how to do good business, we gonna.
Oh my God. Okay, let's get into the music. Let's go back to the music. Okay, so Real City Baby just dropped in February, and then Solely Addiction dropped in April. You got Fire dropping back to back.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Real City Baby first. There's some nice songs on there. My favorite one is Kirsten's Birth.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that in the next question. But what is your favorite song from that project?
I say bass check.
Why?
I produced the beat.
Okay.
The lyrics, like, it's just like a motivation for anybody from the city.
Yeah.
And then the sample that I used on the beat, like for years I thought it was Uncle Al. It's on the Uncle Al song, but the person who sung that part, like he just passed away a couple of years ago. And like I had a person around me, like a band, they call him Big D in Miami, but his band, like every time he'll be around me when I'm playing the song all the time, and he finally told me like at a listening party, he was like, bro, you know, buddy that's singing that is one of my artists, like one of his old artists, so the song always got to him, you feel me? But I was like, yeah, this is my song, like it's hard, the lyrics, the beat, the bass, it give you Miami, like, you feel me? Yeah.
Okay. So when you're making a song and you're going through the whole process of producing that single,
Yeah.
how do you know, okay, this is it? Like you don't got to go back and tweak nothing. Like this, I'm gonna leave it like this.
Well, one, like when I make a song, I make it like I'm talking directly to a person, and then like the beat gotta sound good, whatever. As long as I say something wild, like I know, yeah, this it.
Okay.
You know, and I know the people gonna like it though. They expect me to say what a lot of people not gonna say. So.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, right, yeah, we do.
So for the EP, why the title Solely Addiction?
Basically, like Solely Addiction, to me, like a lot of people think it's like male and female type stuff, but Solely Addiction, like you addicted to like a feeling that a person give you, like they're a good soul, like you feel me, like a person that they be vibing, you feel me, like.
Right.
That's why I got in my section on there.
Right.
Right.
And I like that one with Dre. Y'all got a nice flow.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. Definitely. Shout out Team Dread.
Okay. We're going to go back to Kirsten's Birth real quick. Tell me about that record. That one stood out to me, so I want to know, what does that record mean to you? What does it say about you?
Basically, like, you know, I'm naming Superwoman, Superman, Batman, like these superheroes people look up to. But, like, basically don't expect, like, them to be perfect.
Right.
Like, when I say Superwoman, don't wear no cake, she got a sundress, like, that's what I look. Superwoman with some thick in a sundress, like somebody who taking care of business at home. You know, Superman ain't what people think. Like Superman really buddy in the hood, but who handling his business. All that. Batman, same thing. You know, ain't always the dark person, ain't always the dark soul. Just misunderstood. Like it's so many little things in that song that people ain't get yet. I'm happy you got it though. You definitely tuned in.
I'm tuned in. Do you feel like you're misunderstood a lot?
Plenty of times misunderstood, but I don't get mad at people about it. Ain't nothing I can't control. I just handle what I gotta handle. Or if it's somebody I really gotta, you know, show like, you know, make them understand me, it's cool.
Okay. So, like I said, you got Fire dropping back to back.
Yeah.
Are these songs that you've recorded a while back and you're just bringing them back, or you recording all these songs new?
Tell the truth, I had like 5, 6 tapes ready before I dropped these 2 tapes. And then we just ended up with the recording, redid the whole Real City Baby, because that's really like, it's my tape, but I really gave that to my producer, engineer, DJ, and Doodle. But them boys, like, they handled it very well. Like, them boys put it together nice. And a lot of them songs was new, some of them old. On Solely Addiction, like, I was in B&Bs for like 3 months straight, and I was just recording. So Solely Addiction, all them songs recorded in Airbnb. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you got to give us some time before you drop again. We got to learn the words.
Oh, nah, we going again. We back at it again.
We got to learn You're not giving us time to learn the words. We got to learn the words so we can sing with you when you performing.
I got you.
Just get like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, good.
Like
She
2
say
weeks.
2 weeks, though. And,
All right, so thinking back to before everything took off for you, like as a child, I would say, did you ever imagine this life for yourself today?
nah,
What did you think it would be?
I ain't never think that far. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a day-by-day person, so I ain't even trying to push it too far, you feel me? But, you know, everybody got dreams, aspirations. Like, I want to be in this seat, I want to be that, but I never seen myself, like, in certain positions. But only time I got to really view it was when I was in that position, so it feel good. It ain't nothing foreseen.
What are some dreams and aspirations that you haven't accomplished yet today?
My biggest one, I want to open up an art school in Miami, like in the city though, because a lot of the schools like on the outskirts. So open up an art school in Miami and really like teach them the arts that we involved in, because there's a lot of money involved in it, but people gotta really understand the business part. So yeah, do my little art school, how this set up, and do bunch of stuff. Like it's definitely, I want to give back like in that way, like with the school though.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I can see that happening for you. So moving forward, I know you say you're a day-to-day person, but is there anything that you would like to see happen for you? I'm gonna say within the next 5 years, because you've grown in your music tremendously.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the industry? I don't even look at you as an up-and-coming artist no more. I feel like you there already.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
now what's next?
My label, that's definitely the focus right now, because my music, like, I done went definitely a lot of places. I'm going a lot of places, obviously, but my label, though, I want to build something in Miami that's strong enough to, like, push out our artists, because, it came, like, from under me, a lot of artists, but I put it as Touch Money, because that's what's important to me. So Touch Money, the label being big, like, extra big in 5 years.
Okay. Is there anybody that you look forward to collaborating with?
I don't know. It's so many people. Like I'm locked in with that. We some of us don't even have music together just because we all busy. And they know, like, with me, a lot of people want to get in the studio with me. They don't want it to be like no no verse type vibe. A lot of people want to, like, because a lot of people didn't meet me, so they want to meet me. Like, we'll chop it up over the phone type stuff. But we got a couple of songs that come. I ain't gonna give out no names, but.
Dang, we can't get one?
Nah, I can't give no names.
You being stingy.
It's some people though. Everybody listen to these people. I want to collab with like way more female artists though.
Okay.
Yeah, but male, I got all of them. I got them boys. They good.
All right, well, give me a letter.
You talk about give you a letter? I can't give you no letter, man. Just know when it drop, people gonna be like, oh man.
Okay, we gonna be waiting for that. Can I get it first though?
I'm gonna see when we drop the interview. Let's see how good the interview is. I might text it to you. I got you.
All right. So I was going through Twitter, and it's one question that a lot of your fans want to know the answer to, and a lot of them want to know, what is the free lunch line? And you won't tell them.
Nah.
So
I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely sacred. I can't tell you that.
Damn, you can't tell us nothing.
Nah, so that free lunch, like, that's from, like, some shorty days, like.
I know, so you might as well tell us.
Nah, I can't really tell you. But if you, like, it's different lines you could get in. There's different free lunch lines you could get in, so.
Dang, so it's more than one.
Yeah, it's more than one. It's a bad one, it's a good one. You know, I'd rather people be in a good free lunch line.
Put me in the good one.
Yeah, you working to go get your meal.
Okay. Ah, okay, I get where we're going with that. Okay.
You gonna get it soon. It's gonna take about a couple of years, but you gonna get it though.
All right, so last question. Do you have anything that you want to say to your fans, supporters, from advice to things that you got coming, or just a message?
No real big message, you know. Go touch money, man. Y'all lock in. Got Flipper, Bella. Shit, cool. He go lock in soon. I'm gonna get Brody locked in. That boy, he different. But, you know, anybody touch money, anybody who we lock in with, anybody we deal with, definitely appreciate you for having me. But anybody deal with good business, touch money, go get some money, man. I always do good business.
All right, and that's all I have for y'all today here with Major 9. We got more on the way, so make sure y'all stay tuned. This is The Real Spill with Spotlight Chanel.